So, let's put in the cards we're pretty sure we want. We may play Priest of Norn.
It's a good defensive card.
Well, and we do have some infect cards, and we have like the,
You have the Arbalist, and
yeah.
I mean it's a good plan B.
Yeah, I think that's good enough. I mean, it's better than playing a Necrogen Sensor.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there.
You fucking better agree with me.
Memnite.
Yeah, Memnite I'm pretty sure is getting the cut
not
here.
an auto include. Come on.
We're gonna go ahead and throw the cards we know we're not playing over here. Lands. We're not playing Pistol Strike. Okay, so Precursor. Start getting stuff in there that we may or may not play. Not playing Echo Circlet. You're not getting played. This does turn into an artifact too. I know I keep trying to go with this Metalcraft thing, but we do have the Rusted Relic and the Razorfield Rhino.
Yeah.
So this is also kind of
I forgot the Inkmoth Nexus becomes an artifact. It's pretty good.
being able to equip that with Bone Horde's pretty good too.
Yup.
Evasion infect. Okay, so we got 25 cards here, including the Inkmoth Nexus, so we pretty much have to cut one card. So what I like to do here is I like to take down the cards that I know I am not going to be cutting. And at this point I know I'm not going to be cutting Priest of Norn. That is... Bone Horde's going to stay. These are definitely staying. Razorfield, either of those two could go if we wanted to cut a big guy. Definitely staying.
Glenhawk's. I'll take Glenhawk's staying.
You do or don't think?
I would. I do say.
Well, this is staying too. That's just a land. So here's the cards that we could cut.
I would say Nitrogen Sensor just right now.
I don't really like the Strider Harness.
I figured you were gonna say that.
But the Strider Harness may have more relevance than the Necrogen Sensor. I mean, it doesn't have any synergy except for Glenhawk and the few pieces of Metalcraft that we do have. I think Razorfield Rhino is enough better than the other stuff in here that we can keep it.
Yeah, and it gives us a bomb. It gives us potentially a 6/6 late game, which is exactly what we want.
We really don't have that many artifacts right now. What? I'm trying to think of... I mean, I guess the +1/+1 is relevant with, like, Tangle Angler.
Rawwolf.
It's relevant
Priest
with
Norn.
Molder Beast. Haste, not so relevant. Go ahead and keep that. We can even activate that and bounce it back to our hand if we need an artifact. Yeah, I mean, I think the card we have to cut is Necrogen Sensor and keep the other stuff. Even though I just never really find myself being like, yeah, I'm glad I have a Strider Harness right now. So that's kind of our list that we're looking at right now. And these cards up top are the ones that didn't quite make it. We would have liked to see more white in our last pack. Our last, like, 10 picks were just kind of like, not the best.
Yeah, they're kind of dead. Except for that Molder Beast. That was good.
Yeah, but like our pack 1 and pack 3 are usually pretty similar to each other. Just because the same people are passing you the cards. But in pack 1 we saw so much white and green, and then we didn't really see any. Maybe it just wasn't in the cards. Okay, I think another card I'm considering is Memnite, just having it. It's good with Glenhawk. Turns on Metalcraft. It's an early drop. We could play it over Strider Harness.
God, you hate Strider Harness.
I'm not a fan.
You're more a fan of Memnite in Limited. 1/1s get outclassed so fast in this format.
No, but they're pretty close to the same. I mean, like, I don't think I'd say Strider Harness and Memnite for me in this deck that we're looking at are. I just don't think Strider Harness is gonna do anything.
I mean, I'll give
And
it to you. I mean,
Memnite
Strider
at least
Harness is
can.
better in more aggressive decks, I guess. Which we don't have a terribly aggressive deck. I mean, we're trying to just hold out until we lay threats that are just way better than theirs. And then, I mean, I can kind of see it there, but I don't see how Memnite adds to that plan either. Rather than chumping.
Well, I mean, it turns on the Rusted Relic.
Yeah, but so does Strider Harness.
True. Okay. I don't think it's going to make a huge difference because either way, if we draw the Strider Harness or the Memnite, I don't think it's going to have a huge impact on the game
Well, and if we draw Strider Harness and it's bad, you can just yell at me.
and hit you.
I kind
Oh,
of intense it. Oh, I guess we have 2 search.
I want to lead away. Yeah,
Methods.
we have the Horizon Spellbomb. Actually, I don't know.
I kind of like 10-6. Although the Koth sideboard needs a lot of green.
Well, by the time we get to 7, we'll have 3 green because
That's
we'll
true.
probably have hit one of these and we'll dig up the color that we need. See, that makes it a 1 in 4 chance to draw green, meaning we should have about 2 green in our opening hand. Which seems good because we don't really need double green until later on. And we definitely do need some white for these early drops like Glint Hawk and 2 Arrests and the Priest of Norn. So I think 10-6 is fine. Usually the suggest thing is right, or at least very close to right.
I'll say usually it's close.
Alright, we'll go ahead and submit this. I'm going to add some pretty lands to it, and we'll see you guys in match 1.